Alright, so that night we went home and, we had family counseling. And the lady turns to me and I get really, really anxious and nervous and just angry. Like, anger overwhelmed me. And she was like, "So, Alyssa, how does this affect you?" And I was like, "It doesn't." And she was talking about the fighting, of course. She told us that our family operates like a family of alcoholics because of the generational alcoholism that has occurred in my family. And whenever I look away, it's because of one of my dogs. But I just got really, really angry and defensive, and every time she would say something, I'd insult her or shut her down. I was just mad, like, you you don't care about me. You're not a part of my life. Why are you here? So she gives me this hope box. Um, or no, I'm ahead of myself. So she kept prying and prodding until I spilled the beans about being suicidal, and I told her what happened at school, and I was just so mad, and she asked me if I would sign this petition or this contract that says I wouldn't hurt myself, and I laughed. I was like, "You can't be serious. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." So, it was Valentine's Day, and she made some calls to get me into a hospital, but they were all taken on Valentine's Day, go figure. And she called all over the place, and while we were sitting there, my dad was just staring at me, like, with these eyes of disappointment and anger and judgment, and she asked him how he felt about this whole thing, and he said, "She's faking." I honestly believe right now that she's going, "Holy crap, what did I do?" And I was texting at the time. He couldn't take me seriously. He was like, "She's faking. There's no way this is legit. She's just being a teenager." So we drove all over Creation trying to find me a hospital that night, and his road rage was so bad that I felt like I was going to die right there. Um, we almost got into quite a bit of accidents because of his road rage. And I was honestly kind of disappointed we didn't. I felt like it would have been a way to go that's more understandable to people, you know? But, finally we gave up, we came home, and I was on suicide watch for a whole day. We left in the morning to take me back to the hospital. And, we got there very late. It was probably 1 a.m. when I was admitted into the hospital. I stayed there for 10 days. Oopsies. Yeah, I stayed there for 10 days, and I met this girl there who was really, really cute, and she was Wiccan, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, dude." So, I, like, asked her if she would consider having, you know, like, joining my relationship when we got back, you know, as, like, a third party, and, she was down for it because her boyfriend was 31. And then this other guy comes in, and he's all shy and insecure, and he was pretty cute, and I felt bad for him, so I was like, "Hey, dude, do you want to be our boyfriend?" As a joke. But nobody gets Libra humor. This is my other dog, Napoleon. He's a chug. No one gets Libra humor, and he took me seriously. And for a while, we were like the couple of the hospital. But that quickly turned into a bad thing when I started flirting with this other guy to build his self-esteem, and they turned on me and got very angry. So for the last couple days I was there, I was very lonely, and I remembered that Olivia had shown me how to read tarot cards. So I took a deck of poker cards and I started reading them like tarot cards, and I'll show you guys how to do that soon. It's really cool. But I started reading this poker deck as like tarot cards, and I started talking to her with these tarot cards, and I felt like I had a friend with me. Like I wasn't alone anymore. You know? Oh, do you want to be in the video with me? Oh, Gizmo's jealous now. So, I stayed up all night because I couldn't fall asleep with people shining a flashlight in my face every 15 minutes. And the place got so stressful that I couldn't take it anymore. I used a hair tie I looped it under the shower drain in the bathroom, and I pulled it out and I cut myself with the end of that, and it became very, very infected. I was bleeding so much that I thought I was going to die.